My favorite part of the Ironman is when I'm done and I can have a beer.
That's awesome.
My career as a commercial roofer has been over the last 25 years. My life outside of work is very active. I love being outside. I love backcountry hiking. I do triathlons. I played rugby for 15 years. If it's outside, that was me, 100%. So the day of the accident, I pulled up to the job site in the morning. I was a little misty outside. Set the ladder up for the morning to start work. And I was the first one up the ladder, and then the accident happened. When the ladder gave way, I mean, it all happened so quickly. Literally, I was up the ladder 1 minute, and next thing you know, I'm on the ground. Immediately after the fall, what was going through my mind was that I was gonna be okay. After playing rugby for 15 years, you take a lot of hits, and I just figured, oh, I'll be okay. And then when I rolled over, I said, oh, I'm not okay. I blew out the discs in my neck and also my low back. I tore my labrum in my left hip. I don't have the range of motion I used to have. Still pain every day. But as far as physical labor, yeah, I can't do that anymore. So I had no intention to pursue any kind of legal action. My wife's friend was over the house and said, no, you definitely have a case. He was a lawyer, and he referred me to Ken.
When we are meeting a client for the first time, we want to assure them that they can focus on their health, they can focus on their recovery, and we will focus on everything else. We want to reassure them that we are going to take the laboring oar and whatever needs to be done in order to ensure that they will get a successful recovery and outcome on the legal side of things while they focus on the family side of things.
Honestly, I think our first conversation was just more talking about just myself, things I like to do, Ken getting to know me, Ken interviewing me as much as I was interviewing him to see if we were actually a good fit. And I think that a lot of that put me at ease before we even got into possibilities of the case.
I remember in Marcus's case, when the defendants were trying to use against him the fact that he has been in Ironman competitions, the fact that he has been in these type of triathlons even after his incident. And we embraced that fact. And we made it clear that this is an individual who was a force of nature. He is somebody that was going to get back to as heavy a physical activity as he could. It doesn't mean he wasn't hurt. And we poured over his times and we poured over his history to show that everything that he did before he got hurt was materially different than what he did after he got hurt.
So when the case was settled, I definitely felt relief. I felt like I was actually, for the first time, somebody had listened to, okay, these are your problems, and we believe you. And that's the main key, because a lot of people get into these situations and even doctors just don't believe your pain level or your function level. When the case was settled, it's like, wow, they actually believe it. I appreciated Ken and his team for their professionalism. Once they bring you on, you never feel anything less than 100% confident.